I don't want to say. Hey yo, it's Vibe96. We're back at it with the back at it again. Another second episode, and today I have my nigga right here, Kateko. Kateko is promoting this brand called Garage.
Grandma's Garage Sale.
Grandma Garage Sale. So, hey, what do you want for the first time? You know, the link is there. Descriptions down below. Brothers. Now I'm paying any these things. The other jersey.
I nearly sample.
Oh, nearly sample.
Yeah, it's the slit wrist.
Fanas. So, tell me a bit more about your brand, dog. What's Grandma's Garage Sale?
What's Grandma's Garage Sale?
Oh, wait.
Grandma's Garage Sale, basically, it's a conglomerate, so to say. It's not one thing.
Right.
So we're not only doing clothing and whatnot. We're pushing a lot of stuff like creative directing and whatnot, and filmmaking, and like there's also the media side of it called Gazpacho. Yeah, so but then under Grandma's Garage Sale, this was just the line. Yeah, just the young hoodie line.
And I had like you got like aspirations to get into the retail market with this shit.
Yeah. We're trying to sell our designs to shops like H&M, Cotton On, Factory, all of those.
Oh, so you saw an opportunity in the market, obviously.
Yeah.
So when are you someone who we can say is an entrepreneur? Like.
Yeah, I'm basically in it
and
for.
And plus, you do like cover albums for people.
Yeah.
So mention a few that you have done to which artists.
Oh, it's mostly like international artists, like people from Europe mostly.
Serious, and they pay like gang money for that.
I would say gang, but it's something.
It happened to some people. It might be. So how much have you maybe can estimate you've got?
The most I've got. It was from a guy called Skittles. 250 euros.
Yes. And why you take like a mogi?
Yeah, for buying something.
For just a logo?
Just for a thingy, album cover.
Album cover, sorry.
Yeah.
So it's just to explain your artwork and how you come up with these designs. Like, what's the influence? What's the influence?
Yeah,
because like this is some dark shit to someone else. Like I fucking saw that shit. I was like, damn, I want that jersey. So when I say let's catches you, bro. So the market is not like, okay, you must be some sort of other human entity to think about these other things. If you can just briefly explain what's the inspiration and the influence.
The inspiration, I just started like listening to a lot of rock music.
Okay, cool.
And horrorcore. So that basically, like I was in low-key in a depression state, and like my anxiety was like kind of fucking me over like last year. So this year I was like, I need to take measures to kind of get over it.
Yeah, just kind of like give yourself a distraction.
Yeah. Yeah, but then I've been in the clothing like industry and making clothing since I was like younger, but I never used to make stuff like this. Yeah. Back then it was more of just following trends and whatnot.
Yeah, just what's in it, what's hot in the market right now.
Yeah. And then now I was like, you know what? I know there's a lot of people going through a lot of stuff.
Yeah, dude.
There's a lot of people going through stuff, and I was like, let me try and make something which will talk to people via seasons.
Okay.
So this was a winter line.
Yeah.
Winter, it's dark.
It's fucking cold.
It's cold and it's it's gloomy.
It's gloomy. It's like the whole metaphor about the world is cold.
The world is cold, and everyone is just not in a very euphoric state, so to say.
Definitely.
So I was like, okay, sharp. Let me incorporate my clothing in a way which will psychologically work on people's minds, so to say.
Tap into people's subconscious.
Yeah. So this is low key. I like to refer to my brand as clothing therapy. So winter we're gonna be making gothic stuff.
Sure.
Which is your dark stuff, which is your oversized stuff, because everyone is feeling dark and,
It's not a good weather.
It's not good weather. And then summer, we start looking into the making people happy.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Can you say like in that way you are gonna release a summer collection?
Yeah.
Pretty much soon.
Yeah, devs. But then now I'm not like working on a summer collection for my brand.
Okay. It's for somebody else.
Yeah, I'm working.
But you collaborating with that person as Grandma's Garage Sale.
I'm not gonna be showing my name on it, on the collaboration.
Oh, but you definitely had a hand in it. Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm just gonna be doing creative directing and whatnot.
Okay, cool. Now, I hear you mention about like anxiety and depression and saying that these clothing, like, it expresses something at the end of the day. Do you have any specifics for the ones that you've already put out, like that skull in this one, and the other one that looks super cool, the nun with the blurred out? So do you have like maybe like story on that one, story on this one?
Okay, this I'm not gonna lie. I'm addicted to nicotine.
Of course. Smoke up. Yes, as you smoke up a stove.
I'm addicted to nicotine, so I thought, let me make something which also resembles something that I like. Seemingly, it's like low-key the first designs that are going to introduce me to the market and whatnot. And like, so I made this skull because I was like, basically, I was feeling dead.
Yeah, you're feeling invincible.
Yeah, I was feeling dead and whatnot. So I was like, alright, let me make a skull. But then it has to look like a demon.
Yeah, because it's that demon. Like, yes,
it has to look like a demon. So I just added the horns and whatnot. And then after that, I was like, but then, okay, Sharp, there's something missing. What is it? And then I started bleeding, like I was skating, so I was bleeding. So I got inspiration from that. I'm like, fuck, I could actually put blood on a skull. That would be
like, it's so contrast those two things. It's just like that's why I fucks with your shit, because it gave me a mind fuck when I looked at it. It's like, what the fuck? Why would a skull bleed?
Yeah, why would a skull bleed? When we're making these visuals, we don't want you to just like look at it once and then you're just done.
Yeah, it must have a statement.
Yeah, you have to look at it and then come up with your own meaning.
Shit.
You get it? Because I know there's definitely people who feel this way. It might not be you smoking cigarettes or being addicted to nicotine, which we do not like. We don't encourage it.
Yeah, most of
obviously,
the time,
but then I just think it looks cool.
It looks dope, dude.
Yeah.
Like, oh, it looks dope.
Yeah.
Fuck. No, man, your inspirations and your influences through the music and all of that, it makes sense, man. It makes sense. And it's so unique that you withdraw like from your weaknesses. Like,
for sure.
You empowered yourself in that regard.
Yeah.
Man, now maybe you might come across maybe the obvious questions. Like, why these characters? And then Lil Religion obviously plays a big role.
Yeah.
You were raised in a Christian home, I
was raised in a Christian home.
And so when you have this shit out, what does your mom say, dog?
Surprisingly, my mom was like, whoa, that's dark.
Like,
I think it's a person's first encounter, because even in that hoodie, there's like a tombstone here.
Yeah.
And I got this I was like, you know, Good Friday, we black people, obviously, and we're still cultural, so we go to the graveyards and whatnot. Yeah, so I got that design when I was there. I was like thinking, okay, so tombstone, I think I can make something off of this. And then I just incorporated it into that.
So, what is this? So deep? Dude.
Yeah, but basically my mom, she thinks it's dark, but then my dad somehow found it cool.
For real?
Yeah, he was just like, whoa, you made that.
That's super dope.
Yeah, like I never knew you could do stuff like this.
Are you close, you and your father?
Not that much, but a bit.
Okay. So Ben, don't you feel like maybe you're condemning some stigma when it comes to religion? Like, you know how Christians are. You will never go walk in a church and see someone wearing this. Yeah. If I go to church this Sunday wearing this, I'm going to create havoc, dog. Like, yo, I'm at heart.
Yeah,
so do you feel in a sense you're also challenging that culture, or you just...
Hey,
it's
man,
just you doing you?
personally, I'm agnostic, and I can't really try and impose what I believe in on other people.
Okay, cool. That's dope.
You get. So I'm not trying to condemn anyone into believing that there's no God or anything like that, or religion doesn't exist. But it's more of, you have to be open-minded. Just
Definitely.
because something is deemed dark by society, it doesn't necessarily mean it comes from a dark place. As you can get, I made these because I was basically going through some, you know,
going through some shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. My clothing is more of clothing therapy. Yeah.
Instead of just going to talk to a shrink, you actually found something that you can express yourself.
You get, because I study psychology.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm all about the mind.
You're all about the mind. You want to mind fuck people for
I
days.
I just want to help people.
But you know what? I think
shit.
it's just like it. For me, my problem with religion, it boils down to just not being able to ask questions. We go to school to ask questions, but we go to Sunday school, but we can't ask questions.
You can't ask anything. Yeah.
Everything is just like like not even perpetuated, imposed on you. Like this is what you. Forget anything. Forget everything.
Yeah.
Now question whether is this how it is? And then when you find different outlets to express yourself, now you kind of seem like
you're crazy.
Or you.
I get. I mean, it's not usual for someone to be, well, in the society that we're living in. Basically, being atheist or agnostic. Well, people don't really know what agnostic is. But being atheist, people see it as being demonic or stuff like that. Or
stuff like you condemning Jesus.
Yeah. Why are you doing that?
Yeah.
You get. But then, I don't, like, personally, I don't get why religion is supposed to drive a person. Like, why should an entity that you can't really see make you live your life a certain way? You know what's right and wrong. I won't lie, most of those principles have been based on religion and they've been set out by religion. But then at the end of the day, you are human. You know what you're supposed to do and what you're not supposed to do.
That's like, it's a human nature kind of thing. It's
just human nature. You know, if I hit you right now, that's fucked up. I know that I'm hurting you. You get?
Yeah.
So I just feel like religion is good in terms of that, but then in terms of you're not allowed to question certain things. I mean, you put on this world with nothing but your brain or your mind, so to say. Once you die, your brain dies. You get? I can never separate you from your brain.
That's physically impossible.
That's impossible.
Yeah.
Why can't you use your brain? And that's what I don't like about religion. The fact that you are not allowed to question certain things. Like you said, Sunday school, you're not allowed to question certain things, but then at school you're allowed to question. And I believe that you're supposed to grow and you're supposed to find out about certain things. But then how are you going to do that if you can't question or seek answers? That's just basically my take on that.
True, and it's self-explanatory. Most for obvious people that actually follow the things and whatnot. But for someone who doesn't know, it's very shocking. But I do believe and hope that people could understand from this and take that it's not coming from a bad spot.
No,
super
definitely
creative,
not.
Though.
It's just be open-minded.
Just be open-minded.
Be open-minded.
But
learn.
Away. Just so we close off the show. I just want to know, what type of influence do you want to have on the world?
Me being all about the mind. I just want everyone to know there's more to life than what they think is there, or what we are shown by society, the media, everything. Like, there's more to life, and never stop growing yourself. That's why I refer to my clothing as therapy. You can never reach a point whereby you can fully say that I'm fully happy and I'll never be sad again. that's impossible. Even though you don't deal with the things that make you sad, or at the end of the day, you're human. And you should be allowed to express who you are. So just keep on growing and just use your brain.
Use your brain.
Use your brain.
No, we're gonna close it up there, like, dog. Just like you said, use your brain, dog. It doesn't cost you a lot.
It doesn't cost you
a lot just to figure out some shit on your own without anyone influencing you at any capacity. And that's what I fucks with when it comes to this brand. Like, yo, if you fucks with the content, man, you gotta fucks with the cargo. Dog. Be one-on-one with the shit. So I do feel what he's talking about, and I feel where he's coming from. But maybe you have a different perspective on what he said, or maybe you like the shit that he's been spitting out here. You know what I mean? Just comment on the comment sections down below, and it's Vibe96. I win.
Shout out.
Shout out, dog. Away.